Hi everybody, welcome back to Tony and the Tiki Bar. I'm making another drink tonight from the book Smuggler's Cove, and tonight we are making the drink called Captain's Grog. The cool thing about Captain's Grog is that you can take this recipe and you can just multiply it by however many people you want to have at your party, and you can make this into a large batch so you can serve, a whole group. So right now I'm going to show you how to make one, and we're going to go ahead and start with our fresh juices and half an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice and a half an ounce of fresh squeezed grapefruit juice, which I'm going to do just by hand here because I don't have a grapefruit squeezer, but it's all the same. And we are going to put in let's go with our half ounce measure as we're here. This is 100% real Vermont maple syrup, grade A, and this drink recipe calls for half an ounce of this. Grade A maple syrup, real maple syrup, is thinner than like your regular pancake syrup that you might buy at the grocery store. So just keep that in mind. That's just a little something I learned after being up north here. Now, Falernum. Okay, this is the one I always joke and call it Tony Bianco's Velour Falernum. There's actually a commercially available one called John D. somebody's Velvet Falernum. And it's clear instead of cloudy, but this is homemade. I'm going to use a half an ounce of this. And I just got this recipe off the internet, and I actually combined two recipes because I thought it sounded good. It's got a lot of ingredients in it. So if you can't find Falernum at your local liquor store, you can make your own. You can just look it up on the internet and find the ingredients. It's got ginger, lime, allspice. You could put star anise. You could put cloves. There's all kinds of different things you can do, and some simple syrup, and a little bit of alcohol as a preservative. So that stuff smells really good. All right, we're going to do a half an ounce of dry curacao. And then we're making this in a mixer cup because I'm going to give it a flash blend on our drink mixer. All right, 3 drops of pure vanilla extract. And also 3 drops of pure almond extract. And I don't have the top off of this thing yet, so give me just a minute. Yeah, so as far as substituting things for another, if you can't find it commercially available and you can make your own, I guess the general rule of thumb is if you can buy it and it tastes better than what you could make, then go ahead and buy it. But if you're going to pay for it and it doesn't taste as good and you can make your own, why not make your own? It's a lot more fun. We're making craft cocktails here, so craft ingredients. 3, 2, 1. Pure vanilla extract, and again with the pure almond extract, which I love. One, 2, 3. All right. Now, 1 ounce of seltzer. And then we're going to use three different types of rum in this concoction, which is going to make it really good, really complex. It's going to give you plenty to watch and learn and think about while you're drinking it as well. So we're going to start out with a blended, lightly aged rum. I prefer Appleton Estates for that, and there's lots of different choices. I'm going to use 3/4 of an ounce in this drink. And a blended aged rum, I'm using Eldorado 5-year, 3/4 of an ounce. And the last one it calls for is a black blended rum. Typically I would like to use Lemon Heart, but I have used it all up and it's not easy to come by, so I'm working on getting some of that. So I'm going to go with Myers Dark Rum. It's readily available everywhere, and whatever you got, right? Any port in a storm. Okay, and with that, we're going to go ahead and go with some crushed ice which I have not crushed yet, because I think it's kind of fun to watch when people crush ice in their Lewis bag with a wooden mallet. And knock stuff over, you know, not to worry, part of the fun. 12 ounces of crushed ice, and if you got a few larger chunks in there, that's okay. We call those agitator cubes. They help to mix it up. And flash blend on our mixer, which means about 10 seconds. And this is going to be served in a double rocks glass, an open pour, with a gated finish. We don't necessarily need all that ice. However, if you want to top it off with a little bit more for presentation, there's nothing wrong with putting some amount of fresh crushed ice on the top. Makes it look like a little rum snow cone. And we're going to garnish that with a sprig of fresh mint. And there it is, the Captain's Grog. You can double, triple, quadruple, or whatever you want to do with this recipe to make it for as many guests as you have in your party. And I'm Tony in the Tiki Bar, and I sure hope that if you like this video, you'll click like, you'll subscribe to my channel, and you'll share it, and you'll try making some of these drinks at home. And until next time, cheers.